I'm going to let you do the intro, though.
All right. Well, there you go. You've essentially passed the buck. And hello, everybody. Welcome to an Up Late with Glenn and Chloe. It is our 50th episode, everybody. And
oh my God, we're so old.
This is where I insert the digital confetti. Yay. Oh, now, if I had have really thought long and hard about this, I would have probably prepared something better for a 50th video. But
that wouldn't be in theme.
No,
with us doing the podcast.
I propose that when we get to 100, if we get to 100, that we do an in-person video.
I think that would be fun.
Yep, absolutely. So, but I have prepared a little bit for the occasion, so I'm gonna kick it off with a fireball.
Wow.
And then I've got my cup of tea.
Wow. Are you doing the famous fireball of milk?
And then I've got another cup of tea.
Holy shit. You really are prepared. Well, I want to introduce people to the drink that I'll be having this afternoon, because we all know that Up Late is about having a cup of tea or a drink or whatever and just chatting about movies and stuff. So I did ask for a little boozy number. My husband came back with this. This is called Bulldog Gin Seltzer, right? Could be okay. The flavor, lime and black pepper. So I'm gonna crack it live. I'm gonna do a live taste test for you.
Sure.
Special for our 50th, okay?
On most episodes, you treat everybody to a teabagging, and tonight it's a bulldogging. So
that's true. That's true. I'm all about the fans.
I mean, and what is a teabag but a bulldog?
I mean, you're probably making some innuendo that is just going straight over my head right now.
Ah, shit.
You're gonna do a shot first, though. Shot.
And hang on, back it up real quick. Back it up, because you just said this afternoon. Don't get the wrong impression, people. It's nighttime. It's late. Like we're not. You just said you're having a drink this afternoon, so I want to clarify that to people.
Oh, did I say this afternoon? No, I'm very tired, so
I'm delirious.
I don't know what time it is. Woo! Spicy. Where's your milk? Where's your milk?
I can't do a chaser that quickly.
Oh, was that lovely?
Yeah. The context of that comment was that Chloe did a shot of Fireball whiskey and milk in the same shot.
Yeah. I helped a drunk girl in the bathroom. She ran out of toilet paper and passed her some toilet paper. She was very grateful. So she took me for a shot. It was her choice of shot. She made that very clear, and that's fine. But it was Fireball and milk was the shot. Strange choice.
Well, I mean, she picked kind of wisely. Like, we talk about Fireball on the show all the time.
We do.
So the fact that she picked with milk, that's different. Or you came back to the table and told us, and we were all shocked.
Yes. Yeah.
And curious at the same time.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Not yet. We'll get there. But we'll get there.
Either it's an actual thing that we're just not aware of, or she was so drunk she didn't know what the fuck she was ordering.
I don't know. It seemed like it was a normal thing. Even the bartender was like, "Yeah, no worries," and I was just like, "The fuck is going on?" Anyway, all right, I'm gonna crack this and give it a taste.
Go for it. But the Fireball is a liqueur, and you do have liqueurs with milk all the time. So
yeah, and I just got finished saying at the table, because again, for context, we were all out to dinner. Everybody. The whole podcast we're out to dinner. That's why. Sorry, my cat's being annoying.
Everyone's here for the celebration.
We had just finished saying at the table. I had just finished saying that I can't do milky alcohol, and then this drunk girl buys me pure milk with alcohol. It was just meant to be. All right, let's give this a crack. Right?
Let's do it. Ooh, it's got a nice little pop.
All right, lime and black pepper gin seltzer.
That was a pissy sip, and the pepper will be an aftertaste, surely.
It works.
Yeah.
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 I don't like that it works, but it does. It works.
Man, I wish you'd prepped me for that. I would have gone and got one. Like, I would have fucking raced down to Dan's and got myself a can.
That's actually not bad. Bulldog coming out with the win, hey?
Well, I mean, not a sponsor, but you can also get like lime and pepper chips. So
yeah, and I do enjoy those, but they are peppery, and I'm just wondering what peppery alcohol tastes like, and it's actually really not too bad.
Fantastic.
Yes.
What a great start.
Excuse me one moment while I kill my cat.
Okay, do it.
I was playing with a fucking marble. It was doing my head in.
Oh, was it in the corner going like...
Love him, but he needs to go. Anyway, should we get into it today?
Certainly.
Right.
I've got more games written down than I have news. Simply because I said I'm delirious, and I really am. I've just been mental this last week and a half, 2 weeks. So let's have a look. Well, we had obviously the very sad news that Olivia Newton-John passed away.
I physically cried at work when I saw that.
Oh, you got physical?
Oh.
That's not in bad taste. That joke's not in bad taste. Like, that's one of her biggest hits.
I know. No, but yeah, I did. I saw it and it actually shocked me. It really did. It shook me. And yeah, I had a little teary at work, which probably wasn't very appropriate, but I did it anyway.
Yeah. No, very sad news. Australia's darling. Ben and I paid a little bit of tribute to her on Monday's show. So go back and listen to the Good Movie Monday from Monday. It's a great episode. It's anything goes, which means there's no topic. It's just, we're just randomly talking. But we did throw
you and Ben aren't good at that. Jeez.
No, not at all.
Hard work for you.
Did throw in a little bit of a Olivia Newton-John number in the middle, and it's and there's a good plug. We've done something awesome and special. We have a Spotify playlist, music from the Good Movie Monday podcast.
Yes, how good is that?
It is almost 10 hours worth of music, all the songs we've ever played on the show, minus maybe, I think there was maybe 10 that Spotify didn't list, so we couldn't play them just because they're rare. But it's an awesome playlist. I had it on today just to remember what the fuck we've been playing over the last 3 years, and it's good stuff.
Wow, what a memory. It's a little time capsule. I love that we have the ability
so
to do that.
If you go to goodmoviemonday.com, there's a banner there with the whole thing you can click through, and it takes you to the playlist. It's great. So.
Awesome. Good morning.
Good morning. I should put that in there. That's not.
How is that not in there?
That's a good question. It's simply because this took a long time to compile. This took such a long time to compile because stupid me never made a spreadsheet of what I've played on the show before. So I had to go right back and listen to every episode and cut to those points. And
wow, that's dedication. That is dedication.
And of course, every time I went to the next episode to look for those songs, the first thing I hear is "Good morning," and it didn't click. Put that in there.
Next time. That's all right. It's the tomorrow job.
Yeah, we're just going to wrap this up tonight, and I'll do that.
There you go.
By the time they're watching this, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
You're welcome. It's on there, guys. It's on there.
Yep. What else have we got?
I will tell you what I did read, and that I actually am pretty excited about. It's a sequel. But it's a sequel worth doing, I think, and it seems like
or reboot.
No, sequel.
Okay.
It's a sequel that has, when I was reading the article, seems very thought out and worthy. And I think I'm actually really excited for it because I waited a really, really, really long time to watch this movie and really enjoyed it. So District 9 is getting a sequel, District 10.
There you go.
I'm pumped. I really am.
Yeah, that's exciting. And this is where Ben would say Glenn's about to name drop.
Tell me. I love it when you name drop.
Well, I went to high school with Neil Blomkamp, the director. So,
no way.
Yeah, he's been on the show. We talked about our high school days. But yeah.
Just shoot that episode.
I'm excited about the fact he's making some. Look, I mean, I'm excited about the fact he's making a new movie. Let's put it that way. The movie that we had him on the show to promote was one he made during the lockdowns.
Yeah, right.
In Canada. And it was not a very good film, and it's simply because it was made under real strict restrictions.
What film was this? I feel like maybe I have listened to that episode.
It was called Demonic. It was like a tech ghosty movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you talking about that one actually. So yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm excited he's getting back into some big productions. I mean, he's spoken about doing District 9 as a bit of a franchise for a long time. So that's good news. Kind of was hoping he would get to do the other things he wanted to do because he, for the longest time, was attached to direct a new Alien film.
Oh, wow.
Which was going to be a sequel and kind of reboot the franchise at the same time. And Sigourney Weaver was his biggest champion. And the studio thought he's probably a bit too weird for it, and that's the biggest mistake. They've fired directors from that series that have been the most exciting directors they could have had. Back number 3 was supposed to be done by Vincent Ward, who's a genius. But anyway, and then he wanted to redo RoboCop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and these are very Neil Blomkamp friendly, franchises. So
yeah,
but anyway,
looking at his directing style, I'd say that he is like sort of tailored to do that kind of stuff. But the thing that kind of got me was when it said it took a decade to figure out and to come up with a reason why to make that film opposed to just make a sequel.
Yeah,
I was sold.
Totally.
Sold.
Yeah, no, that's it, because you're buying into the integrity, right?
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about. And you know me, I have my qualms with sequels. But like this movie, you can see a sequel happening. Like there's reason for it. But the fact that he took the time to say that just makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. Like
he's a weird cat because
head.
this is not being said in a depreciating kind of way, but he hasn't got much of a sense of humor. He's very straight and by the book. And when you talk to him about movies or what he's doing, he's so serious about what he talks about, right? So he doesn't fuck around. When he means something, or when he talks about something, he means it. And yeah, like you said, there's integrity to all of that. He's actually got a studio that he does in Vancouver that creates short films as well, and that's all on Netflix at the moment. Like he's got whatever his studio is called. I think it's called Oak Studio, and there's like on Netflix there's Oak Studios as a title, like a title card.
Oh wow!
And when you click it, it's all of his short films.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. That's interesting. Yeah. I didn't even know that was like an option.
Yeah. So
there you go.
There we are. Good one. I like that. That's great.
Yeah. So that got me really excited. But other than that, I watched Lightyear on Disney Plus. I'd already seen it at the movies, but
I was about to say, hadn't you already seen that? I have that. I have that scheduled. We were going to watch it the weekend just gone, and we never got time to. So I have to.
It's a really cute movie. I think they did. Yeah. I think they did it justice, and I think they did it well. So it was really nice to watch that again with the kids.
Awesome. I'll report back to you what I think of it once I watched it. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'll be interested to think what you think, to hear.
There's a reboot of Roadhouse coming with Jake Gyllenhaal in the Patrick Swayze role. Now, this is a movie that is very precious to us on the show, particularly Ben. Yeah. It's a movie that we rate very highly. Like it's one of those movies from the 80s that just right up there. Fucking amazing. And so I don't care for them rebooting it. I don't, I think it's a movie that just leave it where it is and just make something else. However, the story is a story that could adapt to today's world, and I can see Jake Gyllenhaal in that kind of role. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it. But it's unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm one of Jake Gyllenhaal's sort of biggest backers. I pretty much. I don't think there's much of his that I haven't liked. I do enjoy a Gyllenhaal film. However, when I did read this, I wasn't super pumped about it. I thought, yeah, you're better than that.
Yeah, he's been attaching himself to remakes lately too, and I don't dig that, because he did that The Guilty, which was on Netflix, which the remake was okay. The original was phenomenal. But once again, it's like he is attaching himself to these things that already exist that people love. So prior to that, he was making so many great original films, like
I was gonna say, I feel like he's such a creative that he wouldn't need to do remakes at all, or he wouldn't feel it was necessary to do remakes.
I mean, I guess he just, I don't know what his mindset would be, because he's made stuff like Nightcrawler and Prisoners, and like just keep going backwards, and there's so many great films. Even something like what was the one he did about the art gallery recently? Velvet Buzzsaw. Wasn't good at all, but you watch it going, fuck, they thought they were doing something really amazing.
Yeah,
it just
absolutely.
Didn't work out.
You can appreciate the thought behind it.
Yeah, and I don't know where he's coming from with reboots. With The Guilty, okay, so there's a film that was amazing that very few very few Americans saw. That maybe he just felt like that story deserved to be told.
Sorry, I just got the pepper there. Sorry.
Dang. Has it got like actual pepper in it, like as in grains?
Not grains, like I just got that very peppery taste in the back of my throat. Sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
No, I mean, I'm done talking about it, really. Like,
but yes, I get what you're saying. Absolutely.
We don't care for this reboot, so awesome.
I'm not big into it either, and because I'm also a very huge Swayze fan, and I feel like it takes away, and I don't want it to take away.
I was just reading earlier today. We're planning to do a couple of day trips in the coming weeks, my wife and I. And one of the places we're going to go is Walhalla. It's a town out in the east, about 2 hours from the fringes of Melbourne. It's like an old gold mine town, really pretty. But I was reading that Patrick Swayze spent a lot of his youth there. I'm like, what?
Really?
How random is that? Like, because there's a lot of celebrities from like American celebrities that have spent a lot of their teenage and young adult years in Australia. I don't know.
I feel
why.
like I just learnt that about Matthew McConaughey. He had,
totally.
When he was doing his rounds for his book and he was doing all those podcasts, I heard all about his time in Australia, which sounds very Wolf Creaky, and he could make a whole movie just based on that. And I don't know why.
He worked here for I think 12 months maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Anyway, we've hit the halfway mark. This is our 50th episode. It doesn't matter if it goes over time a little bit. We'll just have a bit of fun.
We're the bosses. We can do whatever we want.
Correct. I was just going to add, because we're talking about Australia then, that the new Godzilla and Kong sequel has started shooting in Australia. So.
Oh, wow. Gold Coast?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Gold Coast or Sydney.
Fucking Sydney. I mean.
Hey, did you see that Melbourne may be getting a Disneyland or Disney World?
No.
Yes.
Shut up. No way.
No. Yes way.
Then Melbourne would definitely win better than Sydney.
They proposed this a long time ago, and it was like, people will correct me if I'm wrong. The original proposal was that the Disney World in Melbourne was going to be down near Phillip Island.
Oh wow, okay.
And the reason that fell through, which is logic, is that the weather is shit most of the time down there. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. And that's the only problem that a giant global corporation theme park would have with Melbourne, is the weather is shit a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to factor in a lot of undercover stuff.
Yeah, a lot of undercover stuff, or move it to a place that in Victoria that is able to accommodate a lot of visitors, but also have sort of more regulated weather. So I would say like probably Northwestern?
Yeah, there was a suburb listed. Let me try and find it real quick. What games are we going to play, by the way, while I look this up?
I have a few movie opposites, and then I also have the game that O suggested. I don't know.
O being Owen, one of our loyal viewers. Every week he comments on the show, which is fantastic.
He's the best.
Yes.
All of those boys are the best. So hi guys. Thank you for the suggestions.
Those boys being?
Those boys being, they have their own podcast. Why has it just gone out of my freaking brain? Uncredited extras.
There you go. Sorry, I'm getting you to
gorgeous.
pad time while I'm trying to find this Disney.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We became friends through our podcast as well, and they're very loyal boys, and they deserve a shout out.
And I've become friends, particularly with Owen, through you introducing him to our show. So
yep,
there you go.
Hi,
I can't. Yeah, g'day guys. I can't find this anywhere, but I'll drop it in the comments or something once I do. But It was somewhere weird, like it was
Swan
closer
Hill.
to your
Weird.
I think closer to your side of town, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe they'll convert the ferry park.
No, ferry park. No, you can't do that.
I know, ferry park is one of my favorite places on the planet.
Same.
And that walk to the top is exactly the same now as it was when I was a child.
Tell me about it. Those three little bears are still as scary today as they were when I was a child. So,
and that adventure playground, as a grown-ass adult, I still want to get in those tunnels and scare the shit out of kids.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's play some
And
games.
I got on the little wheelie thing last time with my oldest kid, and we went really fast. And I'm like, this takes me back to my childhood.
Far out. All right, what do you want to play first? I have, just so you know, I've got taglines, bad movie descriptions, which was what Owen recommended, as you said. I got some regular trivia questions and movie opposites.
Wow, you've got heaps. I have come severely unprepared this week, so I have a few movie opposites, and I have some bad plot Bad, like just yeah, that one.
Bad movie descriptions.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with? Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
I want you to start.
What one do you want to go with?
You've got more.
We can pinball between these.
I was gonna say, yeah.
We're the bosses, remember? All right, we'll do some bad movie descriptions. Let's start with Owen's idea.
All right, let's do it.
So this is interesting. Like, it's very hard to come up with this. Like, you can pick any simple movie plot and think, how do you twist this? And what I didn't want to do was look up some on the internet and just steal them.
I struggled with this.
Yeah.
I did. I struggled. And I don't even know if mine are bad. I just kind of tried to explain them weirdly.
I think it's something that requires a lot more preparation than we probably anticipated. And so maybe we can plan for it a few weeks in advance. So mine are not stolen, but they may be similar to some that are online. So let's start with a few. This one I feel like is probably out there in the ether, but a maniacal CEO exploits his workers and lures children to play a deadly game of last man standing.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, that's too easy.
Oh, I got it.
You did.
All right.
Yep.
You want me to go?
Yeah, sure.
All right. A crazy, outrageous, and somewhat propaganda film about two good-looking and bound for success teenagers who meet some lower socioeconomic types who are into some fun, illegal activities. Hilarity and memorable musical numbers ensue.
Fuck, that's tricky. That's tricky. Can you read through it again?
Sure. I use some big words.
Wow.
A crazy, outrageous, and somewhat propaganda film about two good-looking and bound for success teenagers who meet some lower socioeconomic types who are into some fun illegal activities. Hilarity and memorable musical numbers ensue.
Fuck, I have no idea. Is it Harold and Kumar?
No.
Nah. I'm just going to be umming and ahhing and wasting air, so I don't know. What is it?
Reefer Madness.
Oh, for fuck's sake. A movie that I have not seen in God knows how long.
Just the most brilliant movie. And I know I say brilliant a lot, but this really is a brilliant movie.
That's a great one. Here comes
Kristen Bell, Nev Campbell, for all of you who've never seen it. Alan Cumming. Fuck, it's good.
A bunch of flogs with small dicks drive cars.
Fast and the Furious. Oh, that's the best thing ever since Captured Pussy. That's the best thing ever.
That was not a hard one to come up with.
That's great. All right, my next one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, after a long nap, a scorned woman goes on a gruesome revenge rampage and looks hot like a sunrise while doing it.
I'm so bad at these things.
Like I said, I tried to make it ambiguous.
And I host a movie podcast. Who'd have thunk it?
And I do try to make these a little extra tricky to try and stump you because you are so good at this.
Can you read again? Because I missed the first clue because I was sort of in my head at the time.
After a long nap, look, nap. A scorned woman goes on a gruesome revenge rampage and looks hot like a sunrise while doing it.
I feel like Hot Like a Sunrise is from the movie.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's from an Australian hat.
Is it an Aussie movie?
No.
What's this nap shit?
It's a nap.
Like she's not really napping?
No.
Are we talking like a revenge thriller, like an Atomic Blonde type of thing?
Kind of.
It's not Tank Girl.
It's definitely blonde.
Oh, we're not. No, I was going to say. I immediately thought of like.
Say it.
I thought of Fifth Element because of.
Oh, that would have been a really good guess, but no.
All right. Well, you may as well.
That actually would have been a really good guess, but no. I'm talking about Kill Bill.
For fuck's sake, of course.
She looks hot like a sunrise because of her yellow suit. Sorry.
She just said she looks like Bruce Lee. I would have got that.
Ah, well, I didn't, so sorry.
No, that's right. Okay, you're better at this than I am. Let's go with husband just wants to work. The wife won't shut up, and the son sees dead people.
Husband just wants to work, and son sees dead people. It's like the Sixth Sense.
So you're not far off. The husband, he just wants to work. The wife will not shut up, and the son sees dead people.
Oh. Son sees dead.
I feel like that's one that people at home will be like, I know it.
I can't hear them, so they need to be a little bit louder.
Well, they might all look like they're having a fucking fit like I just did.
No, I don't know.
The Shining.
Fucking
all right.
hell.
What's your next one?
All right, I got a last one. One last one.
Okay, cool.
A bunch of lovable teenage misfits who don't make the cut decide to take their collegiate learnings into their own shitty hands.
Is that accepted?
Yes!
Excellente. I feel good about myself.
I had to get a J-Lo reference in there, you know?
Yeah, of course you did. What about nice girl turns into a slut to win over a guy?
Oh, that could describe lots of movies. Mean Girls?
No. Very topical. It's very topical.
Topical?
Mmm.
Are you trying to give me a clue? Is it on your mug? No.
No. But
nice girl turns in. Oh, what are you doing? Nice girl turns into.
Yeah, that's a bit of a clue.
Hair. Oh, Grease.
Yeah.
Oh.
What about woman fucks fish?
Oh. Woman fucks fish?
Yeah. That's the plot of the movie.
What is it? Oh, what's that new one with the creature? What's that one? Is that what it is?
Shape of Water.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Woman fucks fish. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. If you do Splash, you could go man fucks fish.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. And I was like, oh, hang on, no. Does she really fuck him? I haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, it's creepy as.
Gross.
But I mean, look at the Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, true.
Tell me she's not raw.
Oh, she doesn't fuck him while he's a beast, though. Come on now. She reads books. She has some standards. You got any more?
What about old man lures teenagers into a phone booth?
Into a phone booth?
Hmm.
And then it goes down to Harry Potter? Because he goes into the Ministry of Magic? No?
No.
Have I seen this movie?
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
What about, I got two more of these. This one might be a tricky one. The produce section turns bad.
Shop Girl?
No. One more guess.
No.
I was going to say, I'll be fucking amazed if you get it. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one. Come on now. Oh, Jesus.
Well, one of George Clooney's first movies was part 2.
All right.
Here we go. Last one of these. Pet dog dribbles everywhere.
Beethoven.
No.
Oh.
But I mean, he does.
Cujo.
But... No.
Dribbles what? Blood? Because that's Cujo.
No. Basketballs.
Oh, Air Bud.
Yeah.
Oh, dribbles. Oh, because of the basketball. That's a cute one. I like that one.
It sounds patronising, but I know it's not.
No, it's not. Damn it, I knew I came across patronising.
No, you're not. Right, what's the next one? Next game.
I have movie opposites. Would you like to do that?
I
always have fun doing that one.
Me too. Let's do it.
I think I've nailed it too. I think I've really honed my movie opposites.
I've gone a little bit liberal this time, so let's
Have ya? Let's see. All right, this one's really, really obvious. The bad, the good, and the beautiful.
The good, bad, and the ugly.
Right.
Yep.
The next one?
We're taking it turns?
Yeah, taking it turns.
Okay. Dust Bowl cats.
Just what?
Dust Bowl cats.
Dogs. What's the opposite of a dust bowl?
An empty.
Well, dust bowl is empty, is it not?
Yeah. So
The opposite full square dogs. It's full.
Nice wheeze. Nice wheeze.
I honestly have no clue. I don't know.
Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, full square dogs.
And we get a snort. We get a wheeze and a snort. Boom.
More confetti.
Trifecta would be a shot.
Oh God, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Holy shit, that was a good one. All right. The hirer.
The hirer?
Yep.
The loser?
No.
The hirer as in hire, right? Or the
hirer as
of
in
people as a job.
Correct.
Okay, the hirer. The sacker. It should be obvious, but it's not. The hirer. The dismisser. The terminator.
Yeah. I've been trying to work that one for weeks. And it's been in my head, like, how do I work the Terminator in here?
There you go. It's good. I got it after a few guesses.
Yeah.
What about the shortest night?
The longest day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an easy one. Okay. Well,
that was an easy one.
Once again, like,
come on.
Really patronizing
me, man. The arrived.
The departed.
Yeah. I feel like we've done that one.
No, we haven't.
We haven't.
Awake went a snake. Sorry, away went a snake.
Away?
Mm-hmm.
Come summer.
Hang on, I haven't written this one down right. Hang on, let me have a look at it.
What's the opposite of a snake?
No. Yeah, well, there's that. But I think I got the first word wrong. Keep thinking about the three last words. Went a snake.
Wait, winter or went?
Went.
I thought you said winter.
No. I don't talk properly. Yeah.
I'm like, come summer snake, come summer. What? I know.
Comes on a snake.
I know.
Okay. I fucked this one up, I reckon. Went a snake. Like, they're the three words that you should focus on.
Went a snake. Went, came.
Yep.
A.
Mm-hmm.
What's the opposite of a snake?
It's not quite opposite, but you would kind of, they are kind of opposite. You're either scared of this or you're either scared of that.
Spider?
Yeah. Along came a spider.
Along came a spider.
I don't know how I got the first word fucked up.
Well, this has just been fucked up from the start because I thought you said winter something, come winter snake or something like that. So I had no idea from the beginning, to be completely fair.
I need something that I can just rub this off the screen and as if it ever never happened. Can I skip to my next one?
Yeah, go. Go. Forgotten.
All right. Happy lamb.
Sad sheep. Sad. Meow. Fucking cat. No one's gonna play with the fucking pen that I threw.
Yeah.
Sad wolf. Sad wolf.
No.
Sad?
It's another tricky sort of deceptive one.
Is it sad?
No.
I don't know. Depressed.
What about ecstatic lamb? It's a very hard word to find an opposite of.
Depressed?
No. Where's that cloth that I can rub this off the screen? Motherfucker. It was Raging Bull.
Okay, hang on. How is a lamb an opposite of a bull?
Well, cows and sheep are kind of their opposites, aren't they? You go to the butchers, you get lamb or you get beef. No?
I wasn't thinking about going to the butcher. For sure.
All right. Blame it on that shot. All right, what do we got? You can go next. Yeah. You go next.
Oh, hang on. My phone's turned off now because I was trying to think of a depressed sheep.
All right. What about Sunrise Avenue?
That's definitely Sunset Boulevard.
Yep. Have you done that one?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
and I
good.
just guessed it as I said it.
I love that you said definitely before you had it in your head.
Confidence is key, Glenn. All right, my last one. I've got Silence in the Sunshine.
I wanted to be confident going into that. I wanted to belt it out just to
Do it. Do it.
What was it? Confidence in the Sunshine?
Silence in the Sunshine.
Confidence. Fucking hell. What are you doing?
No more fireball for you.
I'm a one-shot wonder. But the best thing about me when I drink is I keep going.
One pot screamer.
Yeah, but I don't stop. So once I get to 10, it's hilarious.
Don't stop till you get enough, and then
I've
keep
got
going.
scars and photos to prove it. All right, say it again one more time.
Silence in the Sunshine.
So is it loud? Noise?
Yep.
Yep, to either one of those.
What's the opposite of silence?
Noise.
In the sunshine.
Rain.
What's the opposite of silence, Glenn? What is it?
Chloe. Chloe is the opposite of silence.
Yes, but no.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're doing. It's fucking A Star Is Born type of shit. Fucking, I don't know. I'm stumped.
Sing it in the rain. I gave you every clue possible. But you got accepted. You got that one. I'm so proud of you.
I don't like these games.
I'm sorry. I've been drinking. This is why I don't drink.
No, I love it. What do we got now?
To the pepper.
Yeah. Do we have any more games?
Just getting loose on this one.
Do we have any more games? Because I can just run off some trivia.
Do it, because I'm out.
And I don't trust the rest of mine, so good idea. Okay. What actor?
What you were doing?
Which actor was originally cast as Shrek and recorded most of his dialogue?
Farley.
Yeah.
I know that one because I love Shrek, and
cool.
We did it for the podcast, and yeah,
great.
There was a lot of contention there, but yeah, Farley.
A lot of contention. Why?
Because Mike Myers didn't want to take on the role because him and Farley were such good mates. So he was going to be Shrek down by the river.
And the interesting thing is, had they gone with Chris Farley and he not passed away, or had he recorded all of his dialogue and they finished it, they had determined that American accent wasn't the best way to go. So,
I think Myers even recorded it.
Yeah, he did
the entire movie in his American Canadian accent and re-recorded it, which thank God.
Yeah, totally. Okay, here's a good one. When making the African Queen, every single actor and crew member got dysentery from drinking contaminated water, except for Humphrey Bogart and director John Huston. Why did they not get dysentery?
Because they were punces who only drank bottled water.
You're so close.
Really?
Except they didn't have bottled water back then.
It'd be what? They only drank coffee or alcohol.
Whiskey,
yeah.
Yep. So they were alcoholics and they just drank whiskey all day long and they didn't get dysentery.
And it saved them.
Yep.
Wow.
Not eventually, but...
Fun fact, I always get that movie and Romancing the Stone mixed up in my mind for some reason.
That's a weird one. That's a really weird one.
Yeah, fun fact.
What about what colour is Freddy Krueger's striped jumper? What colour
is red and black.
No.
Is it not? Red? Oh, green and black.
Yes, red and green.
What? Red and green. Whoa.
Yep. There you go. Except for one movie when it was red and yellow.
See, I knew that. I knew the green thing. So why didn't I say that? Because in my brain...
There's a psychology behind the colours because they're a particular shade of red and green, which psychologically is apparently very hard for the human brain to process, the two colours together. So they wanted his outfit, costume, whatever you call it, to cause a bit of disorientation in a dreamlike way, like the film.
And don't they use like the red and green for like 3D type stuff, so it looks like he was clawing right at you?
Well, there was only part 6 was the only 3D installment in there.
Oh, is there actually a 3D installment?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What was that? That was called Freddie's Dead: The Final Nightmare. It's part 6.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a weird one. A lot of it takes place inside like a Nintendo video game.
Wow.
And it has a young Breckenmeyer in it. So.
Wow, I love Brecken. That's the most exciting thing you said about that.
Well, what about Roseanne Barr and Tom Arnold were in it, and Alice Cooper was in it?
In that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird one. Alice Cooper plays Freddy Krueger's dad in flashbacks.
I can see that.
Yeah, totally.
I can see that.
Okay, here we go. What about if you're watching the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, in chronological order, which movie would you be watching first?
In chronological order?
Yep. As in the timeline.
Oh, well, it'll have to be like one of the Captain Americas then.
Yes, the first one.
Yeah.
I love that.
That one almost stumped me.
You're just like, has to be Captain America.
Yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense because he's back from the future. He's back.
I know, but then I'm not as tapped into the MCU as everyone else, but I would have been, in my mind, I'd be going like, is Captain Marvel? Does that go back far? Like when does Thor exist prior to coming to Earth? Like,
see that, and that doesn't, and because they time travel and go into space for all the stones and all that kind of shit, and then you've got Doctor Strange who does strange. No, you're right. That is a tricky one. Before you said like chronologically, as in like timeline, I would have still said Iron Man because that's kind of in my brain what started it all. So
that's right. Okay, I've got 2 more and then we can wrap it up. How many of the 6 Jurassic Park movies is Sam Neill in?
I want to say 3 or 4.
What is it, Chloe?
Can't I just choose both? I want to say 3.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what 3? Do you know what 3?
Oh, what 3? Not just like the first
3?
No,
well, I'm just throwing this at you. Do you know what 3?
I would say like the first one, the second one, and then the newest one.
No, number 1, 3, and the newest one.
Oh, I was sort of right.
Yeah.
Why did he skip 2?
He wasn't invited back because his character wasn't in the book.
Oh.
Number 2 was all Jeff Goldblum in that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Final one. What movie began from the same script as E.T., the Extraterrestrial? So there's 2 movies, but they both began as one script.
I know this. I read about it the other day. This is me on my thinking. This is like, think about it, Chloe.
You're pointing people in the right direction of where the thoughts come from. You're gonna regret that.
No, I'm not. It's fine. I have no shame. There's no shame and dignity here.
Except for sharding.
Yeah, even that, like whatever. I knew this the other day. If you had asked me like 3 days ago, I would have got it, but no, you're gonna have to say it. And I'll know it as soon as you say it.
Poltergeist.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's
and that's funny. That's why when you watch E.T. and Poltergeist, they look and feel very similar as far as the production designs go.
Okay.
Steven Spielberg wrote them both.
Didn't the little girl in that she didn't live very long after that?
She died shortly after number 3. She was in all 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then she died. She was about 12, I think.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was shortly after the first one for some reason.
Yeah, no, Poltergeist is one of those cursed movies. I think if you're on Shudder, the streaming service, there's the Cursed film series, which looks at movies that have been cursed or had tragedy befall upon them, and that's like one of them. Yeah, The Crow is a great one. They really get to the bottom of that story, which is really, really good. Twilight Zone is another one where Vic Morrow and those 2 kids were killed. What's the other one? Yes, lots of good ones. Something just came to my mind and I've lost it again. I was going to talk about, but all good.
Is it all like conspiracy based? Like based on conspiracies, or is it all factual?
It's all factual. So, for example, the Twilight Zone one, it was negligence. There was a long court case in real life with the parents of the 2 Vietnamese children that were killed and Vic Morrow's family. His daughter is Jennifer Jason Leigh. Like,
I feel like you've told me about that before.
So it was a stunt that went wrong. It was a helicopter that got too close and the propeller chopped his head off. And the footage is in this series. They show you the footage. But that accident occurred after the main stunt people had said we can't be doing that. You can't get that close. Certain props like huts and buildings, because it was set in Vietnam War, were moved without the stunt helicopter or stunt director knowing. And this was all at the direction of John Landis, the actual director. He was working the children at 2 a.m. when they were supposed to be done by 8 in the evening. So yeah, it was a lot of bad decisions on the director. He was acquitted. I've got to put that out there. Like, he's gone on to make some of the greatest movies of all time. And that's where his relationship with Steven Spielberg fractured, because Spielberg produced that film, and Spielberg went to court as well over it. And yeah, so that's one curse story. But I remember what I was going to say. Poltergeist, in the final scene in the swimming pool where the mother, it's a swimming pool hole. The swimming pool's not actually full of water yet, but there's a storm, and the mother falls into the muddy hole where the swimming pool's going, and all these skeletons pop up around her. Because the concept of Poltergeist, spoiler alert, is the house is built on an old cemetery.
Right.
And the corporation got too lazy to actually relocate the bodies of the cemetery for this new development. They just moved the headstones, right?
Oh,
so this house got built on the real graveyard, anyway. So she's in the pool and all these skeletons pop up, but in the movie, they're real skeletons. They imported them from one of the Indonesian islands or something like that, because it's cheaper to get real skeletons from a third world country than it was to buy fake ones.
Shut up.
Yeah, so Jo Beth Williams is actually swimming with real dead people.
Oh no. No.
And it's a horrific scene, but it's also, in horror terms, it's a wonderful moment. Like, because that's a family-friendly horror film. I will go so far as to say, like, it's edging between PG and M in Australian terms.
Sounds like it. No, it sounds great. Honestly.
It's Spielberg all the way. It is Spielberg.
And I completely get that. Yeah. Doesn't sound great to me, but
No, that's fine. And the skeleton thing is something that people are disturbed by now, but back then I don't think anyone gave 2 flying fucks. Like, people just weren't concerned with things back then, not the way they are now. Everything has to be sanitized and proper. Back then it was like, if that's cheaper, fucking do it.
No, that's really great. But if I was an actress and they said, it was cheaper to get real dead people than fake dead people, and you're just going to swim around the pool with the real dead people.
Well, no. I wonder if they told her that.
Oh man, if I had found that out after the fact, oh man,
it's this house is clear. Great movie. It's a great movie. I love it. Awesome. Well,
that's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
We have certainly gone over time, but it's our 50th show, so good. And excellent.
Raise the roof, because we're young people.
So I'm gonna say good night to everyone, and I'll see you on our 51st.
Yes, you will.
Bye. It's a shocking way to end. What the fuck are we?
Old.